Hey, look, we're back. And where we last left off, we had 3 companions left to handle. Boone, don't walk on the couch. That's rude. Anyway, next I'm going to do Raul, who's voiced by the legendary Danny Trejo.
Oh, it's you. You need something repaired or something?
Actually, do you want to tag along with me?
Anything's better than staying here. Let's go.
I'm not sure where to get his entire story just by, is there a... Use the workbench. But yeah, I'm not sure where to get his entire story simply by doing his quest line, but I will explain it as things go on. Also, I just want to check things real quick. Okay, no, there's not. Something about Danny Trejo is just always funny to me. Like, if you know his story, he was literally a right place in the right time kind of guy. When he was younger, he went through he was in the juvenile system and criminal system a lot. And then one of his friends ended up needing him for something, for a show called like Runaway Trains, and he was seen as an extra. And then just how he looked was able to just slowly spread into what he became today, you know? Anyway, to trigger his quest, we need to go to a few different areas and talk to a few different people. If I can find it. First one is... Ah, here we go. Camp McCarran. We need to talk to some of the more well-versed characters in this game to trigger his quest. Let's see if we can actually talk to him and see anything we haven't picked up yet.
Over-elaborate mob schemes to take over Vegas. Reminds me of the days before the war.
Oh yeah, he is also a pre-war ghoul. He is one of the ghoul people who have been around for 200 years because of the radiation. Ghouls apparently can live forever until their minds do eventually rot. And it's not really seen why some ghouls' brains go feral and other ones don't. Well, I don't think so anyway. I have some questions I'd like to ask you.
Questions, boss? You mean you don't know everything there is to know already?
Nah. Can you tell me anything about Mr. House?
Just how old do you think I am, boss? Because I can pretty much guarantee I'm older than that. Let me tell you a story from before the Great War. Everybody knew Robert House. He was a genius, a superstar. Founded Robco at 22, dated Hollywood starlets, the works. They say he saved Las Vegas. I was in Mexico City when the bombs dropped. Even from there, we could see House's defensive rockets shooting down the incoming missiles. Everybody assumed he died in the war. Maybe he did. But his robots are still out there roaming the waste. And now, a Mr. House rules New Vegas.
Interesting, right? Maybe there's a connection. Do you remember anything else about Robert House?
I remember there were some weird stories about him, especially near the end. There was a tell-all in El Periódico de las Arboridas by a starlet House dated. She said they never, don't make me spell it out, boss. Anyway, she said all he wanted to do was scan her brain and make her dress up in different outfits.
That's sickening.
It was quite the scandal, at least in the Latin American tabloid journalism market.
You can't actually think they're the same house, though, right?
Maybe not. Maybe the new guy is just a clever raider chief with knowledge of history. Maybe he just left instructions for his robots to carry out in his name. Or maybe Robert House uploaded his brain pattern into a computer and rules to this day a godless, soulless machine god. Maybe the whole thing's a crazy coincidence. Who knows?
That third one's actually pretty close to the truth, funnily enough. Anyway, I had other questions.
You're a veritable geyser of curiosity, boss.
Do you know anything about the goon named Benny? Wears a checkered coat, carries a big pistol?
Benny, huh? Sorry, boss. Doesn't ring a bell. Then again, my brain isn't as sharp as it used to be.
Let's talk about something else then.
Anything to hold your attention, boss.
Also, apparently Danny Trejo saved a child recently from an overturned car, or at least helped do it.
You mean you don't know everything?
What's your take on the NCR?
They're alright, I suppose. Had a bit of a tough going there at the beginning. You know their first town was nearly wiped out by raiders. Anyway, they got their good points and their bad. Just like a lot of the old governments from before the war.
Good point. I had other questions. How do you feel about Caesar's Legion? Now, here's something interesting about Raul, right?
I don't really have a problem with it. People around here tend to see them as invading marauders planning to burn and pillage the countryside. But I've been to Arizona, boss. Before the Legion, it was a nasty place. So thick with raiders you couldn't trade with a town 2 miles up the road. Caesar's laws aren't nice, and their actions aren't always pretty. But then neither am I. But you keep me around.
See? Funnily enough, even if Caesar's Legion did rule, he would be killed because, you know, they don't like ghouls. But he's right. Caesar's Legion is kind of like Genghis Khan's rule, where the people under his rule are treated so well. And we saw with that merchant guy over at the fort. Like, he was treated so well, and they were protected because, like, everyone knows not to mess with these guys, or you will be tortured and murdered and killed, and your entire bloodline will be wiped out. So there's goods and bads to Caesar's Legions. Mostly bad, but some goods. Tell me about New Vegas.
It's big, it's bright, and it's one of the biggest cities still left from before the war. Well, mostly anyway. Used to be just a curiosity. The buildings were pre-war. But it's just as full of raiders and barbarian tribes as any place else.
Yep.
Then Mr. House took over. Got the power turned back on. And got the tribes reformed into something civilized. And now they run his casinos for him.
Yep. Alright. Tell me about yourself.
Sure, boss.
Who are you?
You forget about me already, boss? You sure you didn't take a blow to the head or something?
I mean...
My name is Raul Alfonso Tejada.
Then why does your jumpsuit say Miguel?
Probably because it used to be Miguel's.
I want to ask something else about yourself.
I'm an open book, boss. Granted, the book's in Spanish and some of the pages have fallen out, but I'm an open book.
I've always wondered, is Danny Trejo actually a gamer, though? Like, he does do some things on his Twitter and stuff that showcases he might be it, but I'm not sure if it's, like, just straight advertising or if he actually just truly does enjoy video games. Isn't it always such a weird thought, though? Like, these celebrities liking video games? Obviously, they're people, but, you know, just, it's kind of weird to think that these people who are these rich and famous, these celebrities, these multimillionaires, billionaires and stuff, doing normal things. Anyway, how can I make the best use of your skills?
I'm not much use besides being a portable encyclopedia, really. I guess you could use me as a pack Brahmin. But my knees aren't so good anymore.
I don't believe that. You must have some skills.
That's nice of you to say, boss. But I'm an old man. Not much use to anybody anymore. Time was. I was a pretty good shot with a pistol. I guess I'm still half decent. These old bones aren't much use in hand-to-hand fighting, though. I can also do maintenance work on your stuff. I don't have the supplies for a real repair job. But I can keep your gear working longer.
A lot of older people are still useful to their friends and communities.
Yeah, maybe you can introduce them to me. If we find them. Because I've never met one.
Let's talk about something else.
Book.
Where are you from?
I was born just outside Mexico City. My family had a little ranch there.
Let's talk about something else. How old are you?
Old enough to know better, boss. Old enough to know better.
He's like 230, 40, something like that, by the way.
I'm an open book.
What's Petro Chico?
You never heard of Petro Chico? Un amigo de Poseidon Energy. Of course not. They were an oil company in Mexico back before the war.
Let's see, how'd you end up on Black Mountain?
Well, boss, when a giant, insane super mutant asks you to stay put, you do what you're told. Well, maybe you don't. But I'm just a broke down old man.
But how did Tabitha find you in the first place?
It's stupid, boss. I used to listen to the radio broadcast, just to pass the time. Well, one day the signal stopped, so I figured I'd try to find a transmitter. I'm a pretty good repairman. Or I was before my eyes started to go. Anyway, I found Black Mountain and offered my services. But Tabitha decided I was useful enough to keep around. Permanently.
Yeah. Alright, let me ask you something else about yourself. That's all I want to know. Let's talk more later. I'm not quite done yet. Also, I noticed he has a little stash.
We were allowed inside the Lucky 38. That place has been a legend since before the war.
I asked you some questions. Nope, never mind, that's it. So, he wants to meet some old-timers who still have use in the current day and age. So, let's go do that. There's one here. Or he moved to Camp Forlorn Hope. He's either here or Camp Forlorn Hope. Luckily, the NCR is still my friend, so I should be able to just walk around and find this guy. Oh, look, he's still alive. If you do the bounties, he leaves and then he gets, like, killed out in a ditch. Let's see. Ah, here he is. Corporal Sterling.
Howdy. What brings you back?
Have you always been... There's no reason to see all this again. Why'd you leave the Rangers? How'd you manage... crawled. A couple of Rangers. How long have you stationed here? 6 months. Etc. Etc. Goodbye.
Got a second to talk, boss?
Sure. What's on your mind?
Meeting Corporal Sterling. Well, it kind of got me thinking. Here's a guy that's been beat all to hell, right? I mean, he could have retired from the service, but instead he signs back on and does what he can. You think he did the right thing?
I think it's good that he's devoted to his duty. More people should act that way.
You think so, boss? Because I remember a time when a lot of people stuck to their duty no matter what. It ended with nuclear bombs falling on my hometown.
You're talking about the Great War? What do you remember about it?
I grew up in a place called Hidalgo Ranch, just outside Mexico City. It wasn't much, just a bit of a farm, with a house for 3 generations of Tejadas. I wasn't the best behaved kid. I was quick with my hands, with a pistol or a wrench. And I wasn't afraid to get into fights over it. I never killed anybody, but I had my share of run-ins with the police. Mostly my family kept me in line. This was before the war. We were far enough away from Mexico City when the bombs fell that we missed the worst of it. But things got bad quick.
Funnily enough, this is like almost tit for tat, like Danny Trejo's like real life lore. Funny enough. Anyway, go on.
Just
What? Weird.
We did who we could, but there were so many. Eventually, my father started turning people away before we ran out of food. Things got violent. My father and I got our guns, and we drove them off.
What happened then?
About 24 men came back in the night after we'd gone to sleep. They set fire to the ranch house and barred the doors from the outside. My whole family was trapped inside. I smelt the smoke, and I got myself and my little sister Rafaela out through a window. But everyone else, my parents, my grandmother, my 2 brothers, and 2 of my sisters, all died.
What happened then?
Rafaela and I ran. We were pursued by some of the men who attacked our home, but I was always a good shot. The ones who came after us, I killed. The rest, I left be. I had to take care of Rafaela, not throw my life away on revenge.
And you blame yourself for this, don't you?
Maybe. I don't know. All I know is that for all my skills with a pistol, I couldn't help them. Anyway, that was weighing on my mind. Thanks for letting me get it out in the open, boss.
No problem, Raul. That's one.
This battle, everything's riding on it.
Ain't that the truth? Next, we're gonna head for Novak? Yeah, Novak is one of them. Let's see, it's Novak, and where's the last one? I remember the last one is. Alright, next one is Novak, and we need to go talk to one of the guys in here who we didn't get to talk to yet. Cliff Briscoe. Ah, Ranger Andy. Hey.
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
Nice to meet you, Andy. Where are the toys? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't unsubscribe. I'm sorry. What do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
You're with the NCR, right?
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smart bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Would you feel better if I checked on your NCR friends for you?
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit.
Let me see if I can actually... Oh, no, I can't. Tell me about the Rangers.
They're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight.
Did something happen to your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
What happened?
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnout house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
What did you do?
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet. That's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel. Just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
Your body isn't injured. Your body's injured, not your mind. If you're kidding yourself, you think you're useless.
People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the Rangers for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times. Maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
You've learned the Ranger takedown special move. Use this power attack while moving backwards. You'll drop an opponent to the ground.
Hey, boss. Can I ask you something?
Sure. What's on your mind?
What do you think of guys like Ranger Andy?
What do you mean, guys like Ranger Andy?
I mean, guys who have a world of experience doing what they do, but have to give it up because they're getting old and slow or too injured.
Even after a crippling injury, a guy like Andy is tougher and more dangerous than most men alive.
Maybe, yeah. I guess you got a point there.
We're not talking about Ranger Andy, are we?
Not really, boss. No. After the fire, I knew my sister and I couldn't stay at Hidalgo Ranch anymore. The refugees still wanted me dead. They even put a bounty on me. I remember how scared Rafaela was. I told her if she came with me, we'd see the vaqueros. She used to love the rodeo, especially the trick rider. We figured maybe we could find help in Mexico City. We were young. We didn't know what had happened, really. We didn't understand about the bombs.
Wasn't Mexico City... sorry? Words are hard for me. Wasn't Mexico City basically annihilated in the Great War?
I don't think it was as hard hit as D.C. or Bakersfield. But it was bad enough. By the time we got there, the city was a radioactive ruin. Still, the city was full of looters, already forming into the beginnings of raider tribes. Crime was bad before the war, but now it was a nightmare. We were living like scavengers, scraping by on what little food we could find, always looking for medicine for my burns. And then, of course, the radiation started to kick in, turning me into this handsome devil you see before you.
Sounds pretty bad.
You're a poet of understatement, boss. But there were moments it was almost worth it. I still remember finding that novelty costume shop. I was just looking around for something I could slice up to wrap my burns when I saw the vaquero outfit hanging on the rack, like it hadn't been touched. I took it, not like anybody else needed it, you know, and wore it back to our camp. Rafaela laughed. For the first time since the bombs had fallen.
Wasn't it dangerous to be dressed so noticeably?
It was. I started to build up a legend. Sometimes it headed off trouble, but most of the times it just started more. Young punks looking to prove themselves would come looking for me, but my eyes were sharp and my guns were quick. For a while, it seemed like we might even survive there, until Rafaela.
There it is. What happened to Rafaela?
She went out to find some food one day. I was sick, so I stayed at our camp. I guess it must have been the beginning of radiation poisoning. Anyway, it was supposed to be safe, but some raiders happened to pass through where she was scavenging. I won't speak of what they did to her.
Yeah.
When I found her body, the only way to recognize her was this funny little scar on her knee
That's terrible.
Terrible doesn't begin to cover it, boss. I let my whole family down. First the ranch, now Rafaela. I was the last Tejada. I guess maybe I went a little crazy then. I took my guns and went back to that market. I didn't have many bullets, but I had enough. After the raiders were dead, I salvaged what I could from the store. I was tired. I just wanted to be alone forever.
What did you do?
I left Mexico City behind. I made my way out to the Gulf Coast. Eventually, I found an old Petro Chico refinery nobody had claimed. I stayed there for a little while, and I thought a lot about my life. I thought about the guns I'd lived by and what they'd gotten me. I decided my guns hadn't gotten me anything, and it was time to give it up. I took off the old vaquero outfit and put on a Petro Chico jumpsuit. The name tag said Miguel, so I started using the name myself. Eventually, I made it to Arizona. That's another story, boss.
I'm sorry, man. But yeah, now we have this counter move, so watch. Yeah, you do a little palm strike to someone's face, and then you can knock them down. So I'm trying to see if I can like show you the... There it is. And when you're doing the attack, you're doing a little sweet kick. So, that's his story so far. He was, and his family got attacked after the bombs dropped, and people were like, we want your supplies, even though they were theirs. And then he just kind of snowballed from there. And then he lost his only family that he had left. Ooh, steak. So that's 2 of them. And the last one is Loyal. Fort Ellis Hangers. It's not over yet, though. His story's only to get all the more sad, you know? Let's see. Is Loyal here right now, or did he head for bed? Probably head to bed. Yeah. Oh, wait. There's these 2. So is Loyal here, then? Oh, there he is. Hey, Loyal.
Isn't that bomber a beauty? Thanks so much for making an old man's dreams come true.
No problem, man. I need to get going.
Bye.
Wait, did you... Okay, yeah.
That's a good thing to see, huh, boss?
What are you talking about?
That Loyal guy. He's getting up there in years, but he still finds a way to make himself useful to his people.
Yep.
If you ask me, that's better than withering away all alone or holding on to some faded piece of glory from your past.
Those using his years of knowledge to help his tribe. I think that's a noble goal.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
What's in your mind?
Old history, boss. I left everything when I left Mexico. My home, my family, my name, even my face. I know it's surprising, boss, but I wasn't always this handsome. As far as the world knows, I was Miguel, and I was okay with that. I headed north for a while and ended up in Tucson. Not Tucson, by the way. Things were good there. Well, maybe not good, but better than Mexico City anyway. I found myself a little shack and started fixing things.
Fixing things.
Well, sure, boss. I was always good at fixing things. Some I fixed for the town, some I fixed for other people, some I fixed just for the hell of it. It's a better way to use your hands than killing. And even then, I wasn't getting any younger or faster. I lived there for a long time, kept to myself, didn't get into any fights. Hell, the only reason I even kept my guns oiled was professional pride.
Why aren't you still there, then?
Getting there, boss. I'd been in Tucson. The locals can call it Tucson all they want, but it's Tucson, damn it. About 75 years when she showed up. Prettiest thing you ever saw, boss. Maybe it was just a trick of my senile brain, but I swear she looked just like my Rafaela. Her name was Claudia. She ended up taking work at one of the brothels in town. I never went to her, of course. How could I? But I looked after her in my own way.
What happened with her?
This was a long time ago, before Caesar's Legion pacified Arizona and brought the raider tribes to heel. A tribe came into Tucson one day. More a gang, really. Dirty Dave and his 6 brothers. They were looking for bullets, and I sold some to them. I figured if I did that, they'd leave town before they tore it up too much.
But they didn't, did they?
No, boss. No, they didn't. As I was saying, I hoped they'd leave the town in peace. Instead, they decided to stop at Claudia's brothel to take the edge off. I don't know which one of them got rowdy first, but by the time I heard the screams and got my guns, it was too late. They shot up the brothel, killed 4 girls, and taken Claudia for their sport.
Did you rescue her?
I went after Dave and his brothers. They had a head start, but they slept nights. I didn't. It took me 3 days to catch up to them. Claudia was dead when I got there. They put a bullet in each of her eyes. I couldn't do anything except avenge her, just like Rafaela. I charged into the middle of their camp and started firing. 2 of them were dead before they knew I was there. The other 5, though, they shot the shit out of me. I would have died, I think, if I wasn't so full of rage.
How'd you survive?
By being a meaner old cuss than the rest of them, boss. I wanted to keep living until they weren't. So I just kept shooting until they were all dead. I was in pretty bad shape in the end, though. I don't know how long I laid there, with the sun baking me and the buzzards chomping at me. Eventually, I got the strength to start moving. Some long time after that, I managed to drag my carcass back to town.
What happened then?
When I recovered, more or less anyways, I left Tucson and headed west. I ran into Tabitha at Black Mountain, and well, the rest you know.
And that's his
I
story.
swore I was done with the gunslinging life. I was too old, too slow, and too beat up to protect anyone anymore. I thought I was done forever, but after traveling with you, I realized I've always had my doubts.
Doubts? About what?
About whether I still had what it took to carry my pistols proudly, to use them to do what's right. And now that I've been traveling with you for a while, you made me realize that I can still do that. Maybe I'm not as tough as I used to be, but my brains can make up for that. And my hands are still quick enough. It's time to put the guns back on.
So, you have 2 options here. If you have a higher than speech, obviously, you can tell him to just calm down and let old dogs lie. Let the past stay in the past. But I'm gonna choose the first option because I like that ending more personally, and he wants to just do the right thing, protecting the weak who can't protect themselves. So we're gonna go with that. I think that's a great idea, Raul, and I hope you'll put them to good use with me.
You can bet on that, boss.
So his perk changes from regular maintenance. It would become better maintenance if I had done the other option to all vaquero, which increases his rate of fire with revolvers and lever action firearms by 32%, and he puts back on the old uniform. Look at him.
Angry soldier robots with bazookas. I'm sure they'll be a good police force.
Alright. Alright, it's time for us to... I need to head on without you.
Good call.
Maybe at the look 38.
Hey,
Oh, he actually also keeps regular maintenance. I did not even realize that. Huh.
Evening.
Nice. Well, there you go. And that is Raul done. Next up, Veronica. Hopefully, the last time I tried to do Veronica's quest line, though, it bugged. Hopefully this time it won't. But with this game, you never really know. You never really know. Let me save real quick before the game crashes, in fact. Also, I'm doing another playthrough. Not just now on the channel, but just for fun, you know? Because why not? I'm doing a build I haven't really done before. I've always done like a generalizing build when I play this game, or unarmed, or melee only, and stuff like that. But this time I'm trying a crit-based build. It's kind of hit or miss, all things considered. It's Presidential Suite. Alright, so where are you? There's Raul. Where are you? Ah, there you are. Veronica.
Pretty addictive, right? You do it once, it just makes you want to do it more. What's up?
Come on, Veronica. We should travel together.
Let's go make trouble.
I agree. Onward. Yep. Actually, before we go farther, I need to check something. Did I ever finish the side quest where you get...
Don't mess with us.
But yeah, did I ever finish the side quest where I get the Atomic Wrangler to... What the crap was that? Where I get the Atomic Wrangler to supply supplies to the...
Do you like me?
To the followers of the apocalypse. Let's check real fast. Wish they'd let me. Please don't. Please no. Please. Thank you. Jesus. Hey.
So it turns out the Omer...
Let's see. Yep, I never did this. The followers looking to trade for supplies.
Interesting.
Alright. Alright, the corner room. I don't need to do that. Hey.
I hope the NCR have the manpower to defend the dam. It looks like the Legion are gonna attack soon.
Yo, Beatrix. Alright.
Well, I hate to support the damn NCR. Here's to the slaughter of every last one of...
The followers need someone to trade with for supplies.
Really, no. They have the tech know-how. Getting our customers... Plus...
I think I'm able to work something out.
Good. We can supply them with all the med-X they need. We're not in the business of getting people off drug. The followers should be able to... They just need to agree to...
Why'd I skip all that?
I dig this crazy slang.
Why did I skip that? You guys haven't heard it before. I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. Whatever, though. It's basically saying, hey, we'll agree to help them, but, you know, they need to still keep making drugs and alcohol for us, so they keep coming back. Lesser evil, I guess? Alright, Julia Farkas, where are you? No. Ah, here you are.
Great to see you again.
You too. I think I found someone who would be able to cover your supplies.
That's phenomenal. Who did you find?
The Garrett twins.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
Wait, let me check one thing. I'll be right back. Okay, I just checked. I've always wondered if there was other options. Turns out they were... I'm not sure if they were removed or not, but no, this is the only option you can do. You get your chems and you can help anyone who gets addicted.
True, we could help addicts, but the cycle of addiction, recovery, and relapse would remain.
They need tech support and raw materials. Actually, with the surplus of supplies, you could use your capsule and influence to expand.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
Alright, goodbye. Yeah, guess I'm going to do that quest real quick. So, let's talk to Veronica now.
That chip of yours? I wouldn't wager it on blackjack.
Don't you tempt me.
Unless the dealer has a 5 or 6 showing.
Alright, I have some questions I wanted to ask you.
He was dead when I got there.
Tell me about the Brotherhood of Steel.
It pays like ass, but it's hard to get other work with my skill set. What do you want to know?
What's their purpose?
Good question. These days, it's hard to say. Once upon a time, it was about technology, controlling it so it couldn't destroy us again. Energy weapons and power armor are usually tops on our list, although I appreciate anything that's vintage. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or adapted, and now we're stuck in a hole, not carrying out our mission.
How did you get to be a member?
More sexual favors than I can even count. I am still tired from it. No, actually, you're born into it. My parents, their parents, so on. When you're young, you can choose to leave, but it's home, so most people don't. We don't take on new members, really. You can do the math on our long-term prospects based on that point. I keep hoping we'll change that.
What do you do for them?
I'm a procurement specialist. Like I said, it's basically grocery shopping, except sometimes the groceries are scavenged parts and arcane technology. The
Arcane.
elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father Elijah, usually had me looking for these old memory units, but he'd never tell me what they were for. Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places like the 188, but sometimes I think it's just to keep me out of everyone's hair.
Do you like being a member?
I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. But there's something that still rings true to me about our code. There's an honor to it. We're protecting people, even if it's from themselves. It's a good cause. We just lose sight of the big picture sometimes, treat all our practices with the same sacredness.
She is similar to... So what Veronica is here, I think, is she's supposed to be a callback to how the followers were in Fallout. Not the followers, the Brotherhood of Steel was in Fallout 3, who truly do want to help people. You know? What's the Codex?
Ah, the Codex. If it's in there, we have to abide it. If it's not not important. It documents our history, too. Part of what scribes like me do is update it. I wonder... Nah, they'd probably catch it if I rewrote the Founder's Axioms.
Oh, Veronica, you're a treat. Does the Brotherhood of Steel protect people from raiders or other threats?
No. We only protect people from themselves, and only in the sense that we don't let them have the really good pre-war toys. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become humanity's sole heirs. We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our isolationism seriously.
Fallout, the Brotherhood of Steel in Fallout 3. Who's Father Elijah?
He was our elder when we came east. A wizard with technology, really. His mind just worked that way, naturally. I learned a lot from him. But he started having disagreements with the other elders. The Brotherhood's interest is in old technology. He wanted to explore developing new tech.
Ooh.
And there were other ways he wanted to push, other weapons, ones with ethics questions attached. Rather than deal with him, they sent him east.
Ooh. Never mind.
Darn it! I had some spectacular answers coming too.
You are a treat, though. Let's see. Tell me about yourself.
I like long walks in the desert and candlelit metal workshops.
How can I best use your skills?
I like punching things, but sometimes shooting things just has to do.
Anything else?
Yeah, I've been taking things apart and putting them back together since before I said my first word. You want to build something? Talk to me, and we can do it right there on the spot. Workbenches are for novices. Who knows? I might even be able to show you a Brotherhood trick or two.
Let's see. I had other questions I wanted to ask you. Can you tell me anything about about this platinum chip?
Yeah, it's not for poker.
You're right.
I've never seen anything quite like it, but I can tell you it looks like it was fabricated before the war, and not at a mint. Some kind of tech. I'm gonna say mid-2200s. Hold on to it. Might be your lucky chip.
You have no idea. I had other questions. Ever heard of a guy called Benny?
Sure. He's one of the hotel managers on the Strip. He comes up in the news now and then. Him and the other chairmen run the Tops. It's one of the nicer hotels. Or so I hear. Elder McNamara wouldn't shell out for a passport for me, so I've actually never been to the Strip. Why do people get so cheap when they get old?
More questions? Know anything about New Vegas?
Yep, it's your typical city layout. Rich people in a gated community surrounded by extreme poverty. House gave the area around the Strip to the locals, but he has no interest in it, so he ignores it entirely. It just needs new management. I'd love to see the Brotherhood do it, but since the Codex doesn't say clean up Freeside, no one listens to me. Bunch of sticklers.
You're a treat. Alright, goodbye. So, she needs certain triggers, and some can only be triggered once. But other ones can be triggered from going just about anywhere, as long as I find out where exactly I need to go. One of them is back at Camp McCarran. Where's Camp McCarran again? Ah, here we go. Maybe it's inside? Speak, damn you. Speak. Speak, I say. Speak. Speak. Please. Speak. Bah, am I doing this right? Come on. Talk to me. Maybe if I take a seat. Talk. Talk to me.
Next stop, Hoover Dam, huh? When we get there, can we stop by the souvenir shop? Their beaver mascot is just precious.
You are a treat. What do you think of the NCR?
I'm worried they'll be the death of the Brotherhood. They take what they want. We defend our interests to the death. But there's a handful of us and tens or hundreds of thousands of them. So it's not going to end well. Last time we clashed, we lost a lot of people. Retreated to our bunker. Now we're afraid to even move around during the day.
Let's see, I have another question I wanted to ask you.
Oh.
Any thoughts about Caesar's Legions?
Silliest dressed band of raping, slaving marauders you'll see east of California. I'll say that. Where's that touch of old world class?
Right?
Although, I hear the soldiers mount each other as much as they mount their women, so maybe they did keep a little something from the Empire. No such privilege for the women, though. Figures. So, to answer your question, they're a bunch of hypocritical jerkwads. It's a word.
It is.
See you around.
No, I don't want to see you around. I want you to talk to me. Also, I looked weird sitting up. Speak, damn you. Speak. Speak, I say. Speak. Ha. Darn it. Alright. Let me try a different location. Since she is part of the Brotherhood still, and she also likes energy weapons. Who's attacking me now?
Fighting.
Really? Really? Stop. You're about to get punched. Get punched. Come on, Veronica. Move faster.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
Yep. Arm itch. Say something.
My favorite employee returned.
I might have asked some questions. What do you think of the gun runners? Mr. House. The
I've only
Legion.
heard They're said sounds.
NCR. So this is a family business. Bad neighborhood to open a place. Tell me about Freeside. Tell me about the Kings. We got the followers. What do you do here? Let's talk about something else. Tell me about yourself. Alright, I need to get going. Anything? Speak, damn you.
My favorite employee returned. You're welcome.
Darn it. Alright. There's one in the Boomer area. I'm gonna show off this quest if it kills me. Please. Please. I just want to show off all these quests to my subs. Why is this so hard? Did the game crash again? Yup. I'll be back. Again. Ugh.
Outsiders.
I think I got it,
the value
guys.
in their simpler technologies.
None of that's gonna change. It's part of the Brotherhood's identity.
I know the odds aren't good, but I gotta try. I can't lose them.
Alright, that's one trigger.
See you around.
Then I got this one from Cottonwood Cove. I believe there's another one back of the boomers. That's one trigger. I need a couple more. Come on, video game. Please work with me here. And stop crashing. I love this game so much. But I cannot wait to stop playing it just so I can play a game with a more stable connection, you know? Let's see. Where's the... Boomer Museum.
How can I help you, outsider?
Can I hear the story of the mirror once again?
You want to hear it again? Of course. I did a good job the first time, huh?
Yep.
Ages ago, long before I was born, we lived underground. Everyone had guns, but the overseer wouldn't let us explode anything, not even a hand grenade.
I know, right? Not letting things detonate in a vault.
We left and wandered the wastes. There were savages with knives. We blew them up with frag mines and grenades, burned them with flamethrowers. It was neat, but there was a downside. For every 43.6 savages we killed, we lost one of our own. We needed a new home. We needed Nellis. Here we have prospered and multiplied. Here our mighty guns destroy any savages who might try to harm us before they can even reach our gates. Well, until... But... Not saying you want to harm us or you're a savage, but anyways. Nellis has
Why didn't he change that in the story?
It has taught us how to fly the bombers once based here, and it has taught us where to find one. And that is our story so far. For this last image is our future. To restore the bomber, to fly the open skies in armored safety, raining high explosive ordnance upon ignorant savages. This is our destiny. I'm pleased that you listened to the entire story. Perhaps there are details you'd like to know more about. Let me know.
What do you think, Veronica? 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 God darn it. Pete, talk to me.
Now that you know the story of our people.
Yes, history. That's enough history for now. Goodbye. Veronica? Let me try something real quick. Wait. Can I target you? Oh, my lord. There we go. Come on, Veronica.
What's up?
Nothing. Let's keep moving. God, this is frustrating. I'll be right back again.
That President Kimball nearly got killed at Hoover Dam. Now he knows how we feel about the NCR.
Anyway, we're back, and I think I found another trigger. Let's hope this one actually works. We need to head into the brothel for this. Casa Madrid Apartments. Let's see. Pretty Sarah. No, I don't care about any of the That's mean. But no, I don't want to talk to the prostitutes. I want to talk to... If I can find them anyway. Ah, there we go. This guy.
Hello.
Tom Anderson.
Tom Anderson. Can I help you?
What do you do here?
I'm with the followers of the apocalypse, and I help the locals in Westside grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy, but we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the Westside Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration.
Tell me about the co-op.
The co-op is comprised of West Side locals and run by Clayton and Tanine. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op.
You have a problem with the NCR?
I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here.
Goodbye.
Take care.
Wait, was it not him?
He's got no resources but a decent cause. We've got plenty of resources and a totally lost cause. Hey, you got a second?
There we go. Yes, what is it?
The Brotherhood is failing. I've always known that. If we don't change course, we're going to fall apart or fade away. But until recently, I haven't understood where we went wrong or how to fix it. I think I need to go home.
I'll take you back there, first chance I get.
Great! Thanks. Thank you. I'll encourage people to name their non-ugly children after you. Seriously.
And there it is. I could make you care. Jeez, man. Getting that quest to Pop was infuriating. But there it is. Off to the Hidden Valley, where I'm idolized. Obviously, if you blow up the... Oh, hi. Get him. Get him. Thank you. Get this one, too. Thank you.
Was that all?
But yeah, obviously, if you blow up that vault, you don't get an option to do that because, you know, they're all dead. Funnily enough, you can actually keep her as your follower if you have high enough with the Brotherhood of Steel, and she's not in there when it gets blown up. I can make you care. Here we go. Hidden Valley Bunker. L1. You do. You do. What are you running for? Come on, Veronica. We got stuff to do. Not this way. That's the practice range. I don't care about the practice range. I care about talking to the Elder. Oh, you're just fixing something. Not sure why you needed to run. What, was the thing going to explode? I doubt it. Come along.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Alright, let's go.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding.
Ha!
Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through head scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
What now?
I'm not giving up. He wants evidence, but he'll never go looking for it. He's scared I'm right. He'll never listen unless I hold the proof right in front of his face.
You think the Elder will listen at all?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart.
Yeah.
If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
So what do you think you're trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers, or the Legion's. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
How would you propose we do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
What could we bring him that would change his mind?
I don't know. I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets its attention is technology. Huh. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea. Our elder before McNamara, he had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert, chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Every single time she says anything about Father Elijah, I can just kind of imagine my character just kind of like looking to the side, eyeing off like, Why, hello
What
there.
is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Okay. You do that. I'm leaving.
You're my best friend forever.
I like you, Sue, but you're not my best friend. I'm sorry. You keep asking me who the better doctor is, and I keep telling you the answer, and since you keep giving me the wrong answer, you can't be my best friend. Sorry. I'm not the bad guy here. Anyway, come on, Veronica. Okay, so where is this thing that she wanted us to go to? Helios 1. Magazines provide temporary bonuses to skilled, but are much more common than the highly skilled prize skill books. Where did you want me to go? Ah. Right over here, I see. Come on. Oh. That person's dead. At least he died doing what he loved? Question mark? Oh, never mind. Ugh. Comm station terminal. Download research notes.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although, maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
What's a pulse gun?
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Farming technology?
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either.
I don't want to go back to World War 22.
Pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
It's about the rangefinder.
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
Let's get, the rangefinder might be a problem. I reactivated Helios 1. It's not powering a weapon.
Hell. Well, how could you know, right? Okay, 2 other options still on the table.
Let's go pursue the pulse gun.
Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Alright, let's go find it.
I like the way you think.
I don't want to go back to Vault 22. Screw that place. Zoop. Back to Nellis again. Just kind of skipping back and forth across the Mojave. I was hoping I'd get all the companions done this episode. I guess that's just a pipe dream. Hey, Pearl. Is it in here? No. What am I looking for? Camera. Pre-war book. Grenades. Oh, here we go. Filing cabinet. Inventory transfer, circuit breaker, vault 34. Shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's not good at all. Because vault 34 is the vault that the boomers came out of, right? And it turns out that the vault that the boomers came out of kind of got irradiated, as we're about to see. And what does humans plus irradiation equals? Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. I just realized something. I just realized something incredibly important about this area. The only real thing in here are ghouls, I believe. And... Hi, golden geckos. Thinking. Please tell me this is actually... Oh, look, bullets. And a 10mm. Useful. Yup. So the entire place is filled with ghouls. But remember, I have the ghoul heart thing, so everything's gonna be friendly towards me. So between having animal friend and the ghoul and the friendly ghoul perk, I can just kind of walk through here and not be bothered. Hey, how you doing? Hi. Bye. Hey, how's it going, man? Oh, hey. Lots of radiation in here, though. Hey, guys. Don't mind me. I'm just looking for a code breaker or a submachine gun. Medkit. Of course, there's some right away in there. Excuse me. Oh. Let me put on my rebreather. Ah, there we go. Well, technician. Bottle caps. Let's see, that way's blocked off. Bottle caps, empty locker. Blocked off, blocked off. Hey guys. Don't mind me, I'm just kind of schmoozing around your vault. I'm not a threat though, as you can clearly see. I really am glad I got this more perk set, I guess. Here? Safe. Easy. Excuse me. Oh. Utility terminal. Empty locker. Empty locker. What if Veronica's like thought process is on me, just kind of like having no trouble walking around these guys? Excuse me. Oh. Activate terminal. Log system. Activate the station. Hey. Open the door to our armory. Excuse me. Yeah. So that cleared up this way down here, which allowed me to go to the security station over here. Hey, how's it going? Ooh, there's a lot of radiation over here. Don't have to pop a rat away soon. Activate terminal. Log. System. Disengage lock to Overseer's office. Empty locker. Empty locker. Yeah, let's pop some rat away before I get, like, overtly sick. And swing by that armory now. Clinic. Pardon me, guys. Ooh, what's in this? Bottle caps. Hey. Ooh, pardon me? Wait, did I say overseer? Oh no, officer. That requires a key, huh? Okay. Excuse me. Medkit. Locker. Locker. And I think I gotta go to the Overseer's office and then come back down to the armory. That makes sense. Turns out when the enemies aren't attacking you, these places are far easier to navigate. Then again, this was driving... Well, to be fair, a lot of this stuff is closed off because of all the crashes and stuff. So it probably would be easier to navigate without having all the stuff blocked in the way. Overseer office is that way. Oop, getting sick again. Hop into the rat away. Free radical. Okay, so it is this way. Still this way. It is this way. Ah, here we go. Hey. Inaccessible. Overseer's office. Ooh. Hi, Overseer. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go, well, I'll take turrets. More glowing ones. What's this? Oh, just another blocked off, exploded away. Where is that gun? Oh, I know what's happening here. So, activate terminal, right? SOS. If there's anyone still alive out there, we need help. Someone planted a bomb in the pool. When the lower level flooded, all the doors were automatically sealed. My family and a few others are trapped behind these doors. If someone could transfer control to the backup terminal, we could get us all out. Please help us. Log. So, you have two options here. You can either doom the people that are trapped down here, but you doom the sharecroppers outside, or you can shut down the reactor and help the sharecroppers. You don't, and pretty much you don't know if the people in there are even alive or dead or not, so I think it's just, you don't even hear any banging. So instead, I'm just going to do the option that helps the sharecroppers. Shut down the 34 reactor. Let's see. Open the reactor door. Close vents. Is it not here that I do this? Let's see. Close exterior vent. Meltdown is part of the state problem. Locked up. Using the terminal located in the reactor room will bypass. Wait, did I do something wrong? Okay, yeah, I gotta go to the other room to do this. Oh. Oh. First aid kit? Ah. Ooh, it's been a while since I had a very hard terminal. Oh, here's one. Deep breaths, just relax, find all the breaks, like this one right here. And oh, that's tricky. Where's the rest of these? Is that one? No. Okay, I'm not seeing any others. Let's try abrasive. Partnership. Disappearing. Easy. System. Open armory door. Let's see. Overseer journal. Reactor warning. So much radiation. Do you guys mind? Can you like be a little less irradiated, please? I know that's asking a lot, but if you could do that for me, that'd be great. Let's see. Logs. Their mind's slowly getting addled by the radiation. Poor guys. Security. Where am I even headed? I need to get to the other side of this thing. Accessible.
Do you like me?
Yeah, sure, why not? Getting real tempted to just take the easy way out of this. Oh no, it is through here I need to go. Is that the armory over there? No. I feel like I'm doing something wrong here. I'm probably doing something wrong here. I want to help the sharecroppers. Oh, here we go. What was that? Freaking jump scare, man. Anyway. I mean, it's locked. Wait a second, is the code on the... Hey, free radical. Where did you guys come from? It's on the terminal code's on the overseer, isn't it? Let me check. Okay, here's how I'm gonna decide it. Is if the code's on... If the code is on the overseer, I guess those guys are gonna get out for free. I want to help the sharecroppers, but... What are you doing crouching for? Here, let me check your body real fast. Can I even access your body? Really? Screw it. It's not worth the trouble. I guess those sharecroppers were doomed. I don't even think their quest appears in the final quest log either way. Whatever. Not my problem. Reroute vault control. Be undone. Using the master. Look in the reactor. Art. Is it on one of your bodies, maybe? Is it on your body? Nope. How about you? Is it on your body? Nope. I think the code is on the Overseer's body. I can't quite access him. Let me access. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm just checking to see if it's on your body. Overseer password. Is this what I needed to do the thing? Sunflower. If it is, I'm gonna reload the save and just guess nothing's gonna happen. Not using cos. I just want to check. I really just want to check and see if this is the proper thing, though. Yep. Oh well. I guess they're both stuck, and the sharecroppers are doomed. Sucks to suck. Not my problem. Not my problem at all. I want to say that gun that we're looking for is over in the armory, though. Yep, it's in the armory. Which we now have full access to because we went to the Overseer's office. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. Pardon me. Why can't all quests be this easy? Hey. How's it going? Ooh, loot. Grenade launchers. Bullets. And you already know the history of this vault for the most part. They literally gave it to us multiple times at that museum. Right shotgun. Jesus Christ, these guys were packing heat. Sniper rifle, munitions, a machine gun, Vault 34 security armor. Fun fact, before the DLC, that was the best, the Dead Money DLC, that was the best light armor in the game. There we go. Gun case. Pulse gun.
Huh. Figured it'd have more buttons and dials and stuff, you know? Oh well. It's still the electronic equivalent of a disease from Gomorrah.
Ooh! Unique weapon. All American. Okay then. Let's get out of here. And apparently take 2 more freaking rataways. Why did I not use this Radix? How do I get out of here? Sure, I'm glad companions can't get radiation sickness, because she'd be dead by now. But these ghouls aren't trying to rip your face off. This place is pretty... These things are kind of cute, you know? Oh, not that way. That leads downwards. I'm guessing it's opposite of the Overseer office, so it should be this way. Ah, yes. Here are the stairs. This way? Nope. That frail girl's just looking at the fridge. Maintenance. Ah, yep. And we're out of here. How to avoid this entire conversation. Just have 2 perks. Ugh, this episode's gonna go a little bit longer than I wanted to. But it's fine. It's fine. I guess we'll be finishing off this LP next episode. Hopefully we'll have less problems with the game and with the freaking engine. Probably not, though. Yep. I wish this game's engine was decent, but let's be real here. Back to Hidden Valley. Where's the ranch, though? Come, Veronica. And this gun is pretty practical when you're fighting against power armor and people in and robots in general. But since we're not fighting, useless to me.
Are we being watched?
No.
Veronica, I hope...
I brought you a present. We found a gun that disables power armor. One of these could defeat the whole Brotherhood. We have to stop limiting our focus to military technology. It won't save us.
That could be the only one of its kind.
That's not the point. Technology won't win our wars. We need numbers, new recruits.
What does the Codex say?
A bunch of closed-minded bullshit.
We do not help them or let them in.
But...
we keep knowledge they must never have.
give it a chance. For me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I'm sorry.
We'll die out.
I know.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore. He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
There was never any chance. His mind was made up from the start.
I see that now. I thought I knew him better than that, but it was like talking to a stranger. How can I help them when they won't accept it?
Where does that leave you?
I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
Leaving now is your only shot at the future.
There's no getting around that, is there? What would my life be like here, knowing what's to come? They're not gonna like this. We're given a chance when we're young to choose whether to stay. If we do, it's supposed to be for life. But they haven't left me any choice. It's this or a lifetime of scavenging and watching my friends die and losing battles. I guess it's settled then. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this. And some fresh air would do me some good, right about now.
Alright then. Why is that door closed again? Strange. By the way, the quest isn't done yet. Hopefully it won't bug this time around, though. I know it did last time. Thank you. Come on, Veronica. The faster we get out of here, the better. Because this episode's going to go on way too long. Oh, hi. Why, hello there.
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
Ideals are strengthened by challenges they endure. Veronica's questioning did you a service.
She'd be doing a greater service by carrying out her duties and not trying to undermine the Elder's authority. This had better be the last time her loyalty falters. You've been warned.
Can you not just, like...
We heard Veronica talking.
Jesus Christ, that's threatening.
Well, if there was any question of whether I should leave, I guess there's my answer.
Are you still going to travel with me?
Sure. I want to establish a connection with the followers first, but as far as I know, drifting is part of the job description.
You sure okay leaving them behind?
Yeah, I think if I stayed, I'd end up causing trouble. Sometimes I just can't help myself. This way is better for me, and for them.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I think that'd be best. There's a followers outpost up near one of my old scavenging grounds. Used to do some trading with a doctor there. If I work out of there, I'll still be able to keep tabs on Hidden Valley if I needed to. I know that route like the back of my hand. If it's alright, I'd like to head that way. Meet some people, see if I can be of any use.
Please don't bug. Please don't bug out. I don't think that's too much to ask. Don't bug out, please. You bugged out last time. If you can not bug out this time, that'd be great.
This one looks pretty tough.
What? Who was it? Not questioning it. Not questioning it at all. And there's another crash. You know what? I think this is a good place to stop. This episode was going on too long anyway. If someone's keeping a tracker, tell me how many times I've crashed this entire LP. Either way, I think that's enough for right now. I need to rub my temples, go get some food, and before I punch a hole through this freaking engine. For everyone watching, thank you. Have a good morning, evening, day, or night, wherever you are. I'm out. Later.